Hello and welcome to MBDG's coverage of Prodigy Disc Pro Tour 2020 from Tampere Disc Golf Center in Finland. It's the Perfect Flight commentary team back again for the back nine of round 2. My name is Jørn Kvig and I got with me Dean Schaub. And are we ready or are we ready, Dean?
We are so ready. I said it yesterday, I'm going to say it again. The pars start to feel like birdies, but those bogeys still feel like bogeys. We got a lot of difficult golf ahead of us. Niklas and Väinö are now tied for the lead, having very different rounds. Väinö at even, but it feels like a struggle fest. Let's see if he can turn around here on the back nine.
Yeah, and let us not forget about Jesse, who has been playing fantastic. -5 through the first 9. Let's see if he can keep it up. Starting off with hole 10, par 3, 118 meter, dead straight, forehand, backhand, whatever that goes on that perfect straight flight will be the key here. Any kick to the left, any kick to the right, and you're in big trouble.
Yeah, he played with that right side a little too long. Little kick over to the left. He should be able to get his par from there.
Oh, keep it. Oh, and that's going deep as well for Jani. Oh, if it can. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Niklas.
That is money.
Yeah, such a smooth little walk up and then just power at the end of that shot.
Niklas told us already that he loves playing forest where you can throw and you need to be accurate to to be in contention, and he's showing that here.
Väinö with a little magic to get through those trees.
Well, it's the middle of the fairway. Of course, not what he wanted, but unobstructed towards the basket now. Yeah, giving it a little half bid as well. Yes, oh. Okay.
Yep, not quite
really
sure if that was
the
the camera angle or just his style of play there. Oh, Väinö really fortunate to even have a look at that and cannot convert. Stop me if you've heard that one before, but just barely off with the putt.
Cleans it up there.
And again, Niklas just gets to sit back and watch the action. Parked. Get ready for the next hole.
This time in the lead. Yeah, just cleaning up after a brutal kick into the woods. Yeah, easy peasy.
So, Niklas in the driver's seat now for the first time here in round 2.
We're at hole 11, par 3, 132 meters. We saw a ridiculous drive from Väinö Mäkelä here in round 1 where he outdrove the basket. But how? I have no idea. I saw he threw high and something flippy and his blew past, and that's probably what you're going to see here. Maybe you'll see Jesse going with the power forehand, but high annies, just having them gliding in towards the basket. That's going to be the recipe. This looks a little bit tight, and judging by no second cam, I can only imagine it was tight as well. Yes, going backhand, even tighter. Oh,
I can't imagine that's a shot Jesse loves. I've really been seeing him rip his backhands across his chest, which is not the way you throw this shot here.
Nope.
Yeah, this shot from Väinö yesterday, my inbox was full of, dude, that drive by Väinö on hole 10, you know.
Yeah. Best shot of the tournament that I've seen.
Yeah.
That's saying something, judging by round one.
Yeah, couldn't replicate it there. Jani here with an F5.
Yeah, this is looking more promising. Maybe a little tight on left-hand side. Yeah. Fading out a little bit. So I got the furthest down the fairway of the bunch. Yes, it has the most brutal tree hit noises I've heard in a long time. They're like full power schmack. A little tight there as well. I think you're right when you said that it's probably not his favorite throw. He doesn't show the same confidence as he do when he lines up for his forehands. Nice little turnover from Väinö. Good shot. Yeah. The audience claps before it's landed. That's when you know it's good.
Yeah, there's just... I'm going to go back to the word classy there. He just... All those kind of difficult shots, when players can make those look routine and simple, you know it's a super solid golfer.
Yep.
Yeah, even Väinö's mates today are nail biters.
Yep. Jani puts that one in. It's a good cleanup after a tricky second shot.
Yeah, Jesse showing he's not invulnerable this round with a double bogey. A lot of golf still to be played, still at -4. Definitely in the hunt here in round 2. See him get back on track on hole number 12.
Yeah, we got another par 3. This time a little bit shorter, 89 meters, but the gaps here are very narrow. Choose either the left or the right of this birch right here. I would imagine we're seeing 1 forehand and 3 backhands, but I might be wrong. That looks like his sensei. Ooh. Going deep.
Yeah, a sensei ace run there, but like a lot of ace runs, you kind of pay for it if you don't make it.
Yeah.
I believe a PA3 here from Väinö. Kicking way left, but looks to be on that footpath that'll guide him right there into the basket.
Yep. Shout out to the guy in the back with the Norwegian flag on his chest. Oh. Early and deep for Jani.
No surprise here. Forehand. I believe it's a heart.
Yep, you're correct. And oh, come on. It's not every day you see someone hit 2 pin placement at the same throw. No, come on. Jani really have to work for his score in the back 9 so far.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen Väinö play when everything is clicking and putts even like that, you know is going to draw a medal. And on a day like today, it's just not happening.
Nope.
See if Niklas can take advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, bogey for Jani there, and you have to think it's a good time to sort of change your goals a little bit here for the final few holes and just try to stay below par.
Yeah. Yeah, and really great from Jesse as well, coming off that double bogey, making it good with a nice little tap-in birdie, even though he has no chance of getting out the basket. We are at hole 13. It's a par 3, 152 meters, tight, straight, a full smash, and you'll see up here that the basket is tucked a little bit to the left here, meaning that you can go straight, and a natural fade to the left. You just gotta put this on a lace, to be honest.
Yeah, Väinö's shot yesterday was so beautiful to watch on this hole. Let's see if he can replicate that today.
Oh, this is looking really good. Wow, what a power.
The confidence to step up to this kind of line with a forehand and watch it slowly turn is super impressive.
Yeah, and with an overstable warhorse as well, I believe. And this is also fantastic.
This shot
this is a bonus button.
Yeah, every bit of 500 feet here, 152 meters. Through 152 trees.
That was a little bit of a shank, it looked like. It Heise flipped, but it seemed like his line was way off.
Yeah, we saw Niklas take the tighter line and not quite have the distance. That right side line, you're going to have the distance, but you have a lot more things to fight through.
Yeah.
Nope.
And Jani, yet again with an early tree.
Yeah, this hole is amazing in that you really have to choose. Do I want to risk a little more left to right action, or do I want to take that straighter line and maybe sacrifice some distance? It's a true disc golf wooded longer hole.
And for the backhand dominant Väinö, that was a fantastic forehand. Great shot, great control, both of power and angle.
Again,
it's a long ways out.
Yeah, really safe run, really far. Whoa.
It's a great run from Jesse. And this back nine has not been very kind to Jani, but like you said, the pars feel like birdies and the bogeys, they're still bogeys, so.
Oh.
Another low from Väinö.
Yeah. I would like to talk to Väinö and figure this out. If he's working on his putt, if he's changing some mechanics, something like that. It's a mystery that we need to get to the bottom of. Yeah, yes, they go into the birdie bag and then the shorts, so the re-grip. I wonder if it's a little humid out there today.
It could be. Going to arrest you. It's not a birdie bag. It looked like a whale sack. But serves the same function, I guess. Let's not argue about that. Let's have a look at hole 14. Par 4, 172 meters. Need to sneak left around this corner and down towards This landing area is pretty much ideal because you're not going to the yellow basket, you're going to the right one, which is hidden just around here, and the tee shot here is crucial. Distance, not so crucial on the first shot, but placement is really, really important. We saw Seppo yesterday with a crazy second shot, rolling it in the circle, and Jesse going forehand. And he's going distance. And he is, oh my lord.
Ignoring any sort of wisdom or common sense there and just relying on that amazing forehand. Awesome shot.
Oh, and super sneaky from Niklas as well, who gets almost the same distance as Jesse.
With 30 meters less altitude on his disc.
And Väinö looks to be going with a putter.
Textbook there. It's 172 meter par 4, but the first 60 meters are the most important meters of the hole.
This tree first drive has been fantastic, and Jani, once again, that early tree is not playing in his favor.
Yeah, there he's just trying to get out of there and a little too casual with the hyzer.
Yeah, didn't seem too focused, judging by his posture after throwing on that one. This is a good turnover forehand, right behind one of the biggest trees in front of the green, but another forehand. Oh, and he is playing the skip backdoor route.
And the backdoor
doesn't get the
skip
he needs.
Yeah, it's a long way with a low ceiling from there. Niklas in a great spot here.
Yeah, routine hyzer. Clipping a tree. Parks the basket. You're not going to see anything more pretty than that, unless Jesse has something to say about it. It's going a little tight. Yeah, he's there on 8 meters. Sure, that's not where I wanted to be after that fantastic drive. Casual forehand Annie. Jani, I'm sure at this point is looking to be done with it. Get ready for a new day.
Yeah, nothing doing there for Väinö.
Yep, solid putt.
Yes, even on his putts, just no wasted motion at all. You cut down on the moving parts, then less things can go wrong, and Jesse seems pretty committed to that philosophy.
Yeah. And another red, unfortunately for Jani. Let's see if hole 15 can be a little bit better for him. Par 4, 219 meters. I would argue that this is one of the signature holes on the course. Forehand or Big Annie around the corner here, trying to land around where that guy is lining up, would be the absolute best drive you would ever see on this hole. And then over the pond, and just low enough to not hit the branches in the ceiling here. Skip up towards the basket and get your birdie. But it's all easier said than done, of course.
This is one of those holes where I really wish I was there when they designed it, just to hear the conversation and the decision-making process, because it really came out as a super great hole.
Yeah, talking about super great. This one from Niklas. Oh, it hits a branch, gets kicked down, but it looked to be pretty much perfect. I like having a guy like Jesse on a card for commentary, because just brings some spice into the mix, some different lines, some different mentalities, being forehand dominated like he is.
Yeah, we saw that on the last hole, and again here on 15. Those back-to-back long weaving through the trees par fours.
And if anyone can turn something over, it's this guy. Oh, and he's going super tight. And gets a tree and kicks long into the left. Well, not that long, but... Alright, Jani. Get it out there. And he's tight as well. Did it actually hit a tree and just continue flying? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, good result from a shot like that. That's yeah, I think Jani needed a little bit of luck there.
Yeah, he deserves it.
You see Väinö in yet another awkward position.
Hooks up beautiful.
Yeah, really just trying to control the speed there. Stay on the fairway. Live to fight for that third shot over the water.
Yep.
Niklas looks like he's lining up something really aggressive here.
Oh, too aggressive it seemed like. I know how much he had to gain to get over the pond, which he was clearly going for, than just trying to lay it up in the middle, short of the water.
What I like about a water hazard there is it doesn't just like wreck the hole or anything, but it makes the decision making so important, and just that one little added thing to get in the players' minds.
Yeah. This is world class, no less.
Skipping uphill.
Awkward light, tight window, full power drive. Looks a little bit wide, maybe. No, just coming in perfect. A little short.
Certainly, this is a hole most players will accept a 4.
Agreed.
Walk away very happy.
Good ground play for Väinö as well. Just skipping it up there.
Yeah, again, you see just how world-class these players are. We see Väinö struggling everywhere, but, you know, nothing but pars. He's still at -7, 2 strokes off the lead. And it seems like he hasn't made a big putt, you know, in the entire round.
This is true.
Still right there in the hunt. And here's Jesse.
Let's see if he can make some big putt. Yeah, no.
And that would have been to draw even with Väinö.
Niklas needs to continue the momentum. Yeah. Such a controlled and on-point putt from Niklas.
I'm sure the viewers at home feel just like I do when Niklas is over a putt from that distance. You have all kind of confidence, and it's just not the same when Väinö is at the similar distance from the basket.
That's true.
Let's see if he can make me eat my words here and ring this one up. Get out of this hole with no further damage.
Yeah.
There we go, dead center.
Another par for Väinö, who has, as you pointed out, been a little bit all over the place, but still making it par.
Well,
Yes, taking his time.
yeah, par frame on that hole. See the guys with their scramble game in full effect, and we head into a massive par 5 in hole 16.
284 terrifying, fairly tight meters. This is the sweet spot for a first drive up on this hill here, and then you need to mash it down and have it turn off to the right late in its flight. It is eagleable, but it is really, really demanding.
Yeah, it takes 2 absolute crushes. And is there a stronger word for a crush? I don't know, but eagles have been made here. Would love to see one.
If you're wondering what a Finnish summer look like, you're watching it right now. To see the proof of it, if you wind back 15 seconds, you will see Niklas with a glove on his hand, his throwing hand, to keep warm. So
Niklas going back to the DD3 here.
yeah, it's pretty much perfect.
Getting just enough turn out of that one, not to end up too far left.
On the back 9, this is one of the more open holes, and that just goes to show how tight the back 9 actually is.
I told myself I wouldn't say this again today, but it's impossible to really capture how tight these fairways are.
And Väinö once again ending up in the forest to the right. Seems like he's releasing every other drive now to the right. Jani. Oh, this is looking tasty. Yep, that it deserves the clap before it lands, no doubt.
Perfect landing spot.
Almost aces the cameraman. Perfect.
I believe that was a Star Destroyer from Jani.
Big Sky Annie forehand from Jesse, getting out of trouble, hopefully finding a little bit of fairway there. And not a bad place for someone who's forehand dominant to get up and down for a birdie, actually.
I love how they left that one skinny tree right there just to mess with you on this really difficult second shot.
Yeah, you had to say it out loud. And that is actually really, really good from Väinö despite that early tree. Big power.
I love that low line over the crest of the hill. Didn't quite work out.
No, despite beating up 5 Finnish trees, it didn't help. Didn't get there. Best drive of the bunch, Jani. Let's see. The second one. Standing up beautiful, maybe a little bit too right. Yeah, but that's not half bad. Ooh, sneaky. Not sneaky enough.
He didn't love it, but it just did make that corner at least.
Yep. I believe that was his stiletto. Niklas trying to play the skip game. Oh, it's turning it over. Looking back at the muddy dirt that he just slid his back foot on. Oh no.
After such a great drive. At least he's got a window here.
Yeah, that's good. Well done.
See if Jesse can ring one up here.
Väinö to keep it going. Another par for him. Niklas, dead center.
-6 on the round now, 10 down for the event.
With 2 holes to go. It's impressive.
Calm and cool like it's a casual round.
Alright, hole 17, par 492 meters. You gotta go 60 to 70 meters out this very tight corridor and then to the right. I would say preferably you doing a forehand to get the most distance to get out. And you don't want to go short either, because there's still a long drive all the way up to this basket, which has a slope on the back and on both sides. Yeah, yet another challenging par 4 here at Tampere Disc Golf Center.
It's a great hole, but an absolute headache. You just cannot let up. This is a mental game tester for sure.
Oh, he gets a little bit lucky there, but that's a fantastic result. Seemed like he was going straight into the woods, but trusting his stability on the disc and just getting out there.
Niklas reminds me of a player that just has a game plan and he's just going to execute it for better or for worse. Today is a lot of better and not a lot of worse.
Yeah, I like this. This is pretty much ideal from Jesse. He hits a late branch which stops some of the motion, but giving it some height, sending it flat and just let it naturally fade towards the basket on the right side. That's was really good. Väinö, of course, turning it over, talking about perfect spots. He will have a straight look towards the basket from there.
Yeah, just get out of this tunnel and hope for a good look for your second shot.
A little low from Jani, but oh, there was a tree. Yeah, that's solid. Solid play from Jani there. If you notice the thumb of Niklas, it's really close to the edge of the rim compared to a lot of the other pros, but he still gets a lot of power from his grip. Really fascinating to see his hand placements basically on the disc. A little further from Väinö there. Yes, and actually more to the right than I initially thought. Forced to go forehand. Doing it fairly well. Ending up at 11 meters approximately.
Yeah. We see the other side of that hill where that forehand could have ended up. A very treacherous green, this uphill slope. Trees down the right side do not look friendly. You don't want to blow by the basket either.
That is not a happy little roll either. And Niklas has pretty much the mirrored look from the left hand side. Oh. Catches some metal, but judging from the second camera there, it was a little bit of a roll. Väinö to catch up a little bit on Niklas and blows by the basket.
Yeah, Väinö's putter was heating up there the last couple of par putts, and right back to it. Here's Jesse's comebacker.
Yeah. Making it look easy.
Expression never changes, which I think is a huge advantage in a game like disc golf.
I agree. Niklas. Yeah.
Yeah, you just feel like he's gonna make those putts. You know, it's.
I don't know what's more solid, his putting right now or his hair. I mean, they're both fantastically to watch. Solid comeback here from Väinö.
There's Väinö keeping that gray back nine intact.
And Jani not doing so well.
Here we go, back to the scene of the highlight from yesterday with Väinö's ace. A great hole 18.
Par 3, 107 meters, slightly downhill as you can see by this guy mowing the grass there. It's steep on all sides. Land on the hill as flat as possible with as little speed as possible, I think is the main goal. Or just hit the center of the basket, of course. That's also Väinö's plan, I think. And Niklas, it's leaking right. Yeah, ending down on the ground floor there. Forehand from Jesse. Oh, this is going ground floor as well. And this is actually risking going OB right. Seem to be on the fairway at least. Do you think he's thinking about the ace?
It'd be impossible not to.
It's a good shot, but not enough flip.
Looks like
leaking left.
All three players are somewhat surprised. I wonder, with the tee pad in there kind of protected by a little bit thicker trees than what they're used to. It doesn't look like a windy day, but maybe there's something halfway down the fairway that they just don't realize from the tee pad.
Could be. And again, going left. Oh, that's actually a nice little kick. But certainly not the ending that either wanted for the last hole of round 2 here at Tampere Disc Golf Center and the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour.
Now, pretty rough group of drives here on a very birdieable finishing hole.
And that is a solid run from Väinö, controlling speed and angle as perfect as you can without laying it up and going for it with as low risk as possible. Even though he didn't make it happen, it was a great putt.
Oh, Niklas. Birdie magic there on hole 18.
Oh, yeah.
Ringing it up. We'll finish 11 down heading into the next day of this event.
And that's a really, really challenging putt as well. Uphill, steep uphill. And he was just on circle's edge as well. Solid stuff from Niklas. Jani, after a short little upshot. Finishing out with a gray.
Not the round Jani wanted today, but that's surely not the last we'll hear of a player of his caliber.
And then Jesse also cleans up with a par. And the story of round 2, Niklas playing fantastic, catching up with Väinö and actually surpassing him here, going into the third round here at Tampere Disc Golf Center. It's been really fun watch. Want to thank you all for tagging along with us here at Natural Born Disc Golfer. And what do you think for round 3, Dean?
Yeah, Niklas is on fire, obviously. A 56 today, -7. It's -11 for the event. 4 strokes ahead. The battle for second is heating up. Jesse and Väinö, only 1 shot separates them. And yeah, tomorrow we'll have these 3 of the same, and Mikkel Rasanen as well at -4. So we're looking good after 2 rounds. We'll see you for round 3. Thanks a lot for listening to this English language coverage of the Finnish Pro Tour. And thank you, Prodigy Disc. Thank you, Natural Born Disc Golfer. Go check out the podcast, The Perfect Flight. And we'll see you next time.